Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Seperti biasa, kita ni akan memulakan sesi pembelajaran kita ni dengan berselawat ke atas Rasulullah SAW selama 2 minit. Terlebih dahulu, kita ni membaca 3 niat penting ini. Yang pertama, kami niatkan selawat kami untuk memenuhi perintah Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Yang kedua, kami niatkan selawat kami untuk memenuhi hak Rasulullah SAW. Dan yang ketiga, kami niatkan selawat kami untuk mendapat syafaat Rasulullah SAW di akhirat kelak. Semoga dengan berselawat, Allah akan membukakan hati dan minda para pelajar untuk menerima ilmu dan memanfaatkan ilmu tersebut di masa akan datang. Disarankan kepada semua pelajar untuk membaca doa di dalam hati selama 2 minit berselawat. Doa untuk kedua orang tua, keluarga, diri sendiri dan apa saja doa yang ingin para pelajar sampaikan. Okay? 2 minutes from now.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد 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 اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد
Doa sebelum belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wanshur alaina min hazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Ya Allah, bukakanlah ke atas kami hikmat-hikmatmu dan limpahilah ke atas kami khazanah rahmatmu. Wahai yang maha pemurah lagi maha penyayang.
Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ya Rabbku, lapangkanlah untukku dadaku dan mudahkanlah untukku urusanku dan lepaskanlah kekakuan dari lidahku, supaya mereka mengerti perkataanku.
Amin.
Amin, amin, amin. Ya Rabbal Alamin. Our topic for today will be estimation and approximation of decimal number and word problems involving decimal. Can you please get ready with your notes, page 25 and 26? your worksheet, page 23, 24, and 25. Learning outcomes. Students should be able to make and justify estimates of calculation involving decimals. Second one, students should be able to approximate numbers to a specified accuracy. And the third one, students should be able to solve word problems relates to decimal. Learning outcomes mean our target for this topic. So if you're still confused about estimation, about approximation, and you cannot find out the answer for the word problems by your own, that means our target is not achievable. Okay, so you need to revise again, try to get the ideas, try to understand the examples and redo. Okay. Okay, first we will do the estimation. Okay. Example A. Find an estimate of A 2.13 times 5.71, B bracket 42.4 times square root 51 divide 21.3. In this question, it asks you to round off each value to the nearest whole number. Okay, part A, the whole number will be 2 and 5. Okay, next. 2.13, when we round off to the nearest whole number, it will become 2. And 5.71, it will become 6 because here, the next value is 7. Therefore, we need to round up. That is why it becomes 6. Okay. And the final answer will be 12. Part B, the whole number will be 42 and 21. Okay. When we round off that 42 and 21, it will become 42 and 21.3 will become still 21 because both of them round down. Okay, but what about this square root? Okay, we don't have any square root of 51, correct? So to solve this one, we estimate to the nearest square root, nearest perfect square. Okay, nearest perfect square, which is 49, square root 49. Alright, the next step, we solve that square root 49 first, which is 7. 42 times 7, order of operation from left to right. So 294 divided by 21 and you will get 14. So the final answer for B will be 14. Example 9. Adwa have $60. He wants to buy 3 t-shirts costing $12.35 each and 2 pairs of pants costing $15.55 each. And the question is, does he have enough money to buy these items? Okay, so if you find out this type of questions, this is actually asking you about estimation. Okay, so we need to estimate all of this value first before we solve. Okay, so 12.35 and we estimate to the nearest dollar. Okay, nearest dollar, it will become $12. Okay, and 2 pairs of pants costing $15.55. We estimate this $15.55, 15.55, it will become 16. Okay, once we got this value, we start to count the cost for 3 t-shirts and the cost for 2 pens. Okay, that will be your second step. So for t-shirts, 12 times 3 will be $36, and for 2 pairs of pens, 16 times 2 will cost $32, and we sum up, it will become $68. From here, you compare with Adwa's money. Do you think Adwa's money enough to buy these 3 t-shirts and 2 pairs of pants? Okay, so if this kind of questions come out in exam, you must answer first yes or no. Okay, you must include yes or no first, then you give reason. Okay, so you can answer like this. No, Adwa does not have enough money to buy the items. Okay? Next, example 10. Estimate to the nearest whole number the value of 5.11 times square root 15.99 out of 9.55. So each of these you need to round up first to the nearest whole number. Okay, so the nearest whole number 5, 15, and 9. So once we round off, 5.11 will still become 5 because it is round down. Square root 15.99 will become square root 16 because round up. 9.55 will become 10 because of round up. Once you get this value, you solve. So 5 times square root 16 become 4 out of 10. So 20 out of 10. Cancel out that 0. So your final answer will be 2. Next, we moving on to approximation. Example 11. Solve the numbers, round off the numbers to decimal place. Okay, we have here round off to 1 decimal place, we have round off to 2 decimal places, round off to 3 decimal places, and round off to 4 decimal places. Rounding off to the nearest decimal places you already learned in your primary level, so you should already know how to solve these questions. So I will give you 2 minutes to try. One minute left. Okay, now we start from the first value. You should get this. Okay, 10.7, 2 decimal places, 10.69, 3 decimal places, 10.687, 4 decimal places, 10.687, 1. Next, we have 2.9. Please correct your answers. If you have any wrong answer, please do the correction. The next one, 2.89, 2.894, and 2.8943. The next one, 0.9, 0.90, 0.89, 0.897, and last one 0.8968. Next, 0.1 for round off to one decimal place, 0.06, 0.061, and 0.0605. And the last part, 1087.6, 1087.60. Okay, here you just put 0. Here you just put 0 since the question asks you about round off to two decimal places. So just put that 0. The next one, 1087.597. And the last one, 1087.5968. Okay, you just need to be careful with the values and pay attention with round up or round down. Okay, you should be okay with this, inshallah. Example 12. This is different type of questions about approximation. Okay, what is the approximate length of this stick? Okay, if you look here, the stick is almost to 5, correct? So the answer is 5 centimeter. That's it, alright? Moving on, example 13. Write down the mass correct to the nearest kilogram. Okay, here is the diagram. I will give you 1 minute to try. Okay, time's up. If you look here, the needle is nearer to 7 than 8, correct? So your answer is 7 kilogram. We estimate the mass is 7 kilogram. Now we move to word problems involving decimal. Please do not confuse. Just now we are doing topic estimation and approximation, but because the word problems involving decimal in your notes is just 3 examples, so I will include in these slides in this lesson. Okay? Okay, we start with example 14. A cook bought 224.5 kilograms of almonds and 1.6 kilograms of pecans. How many kilograms of nuts did the cook buy in all? Okay, I want you to try these questions 1 minute from now. It is a direct question. Okay, let us discuss the answer. Before you continue, make sure you look at the units, okay? is the units are same or no, right? And here we have same unit, which is kilograms. So you can proceed with the calculation. Solution: total nuts 224.5 plus 1.6 kilogram. Be careful with the plus value. Please copy down this one in your notes. So when you total up, you will get 226.1 kilogram. So the total kilograms of nuts will be 226.1 kilogram. Clear? Please copy down this one into your notes. Example 15. A donut store uses 1.6 kilogram of sugar each hour. How many kilograms of sugar will the store use in 17 hours? I will give you 1 minute to try. It's just a simple questions, direct questions, but please be careful. Okay, now let us discuss the solution. A donut store uses 1.6 kilogram of sugar each hour. So, how many kilograms of sugar will the store use in 17 hours? Okay, 1 hour equal to 1.6 kilogram. In any word problem questions, it is good if you already know the value for one. Okay, it will help you a lot, like these questions. Okay, 1 hour equal to 1.6 kilogram. So, what about 17 hours? What about 17 hours? Okay, if you look at this panda, you can put any alphabet. You can put any alphabet into it in your notes, in your worksheet, or in exam. Any unknown value, you can put alphabet, okay? Here I put panda just to make it nice. But in your notes, in your worksheet, in your exam, you can replace this panda with any alphabet, okay? To represent the unknown value. So this panda represent the total kilograms of sugar used in 17 hours, okay? So we need to find out this panda. So the panda or any alphabet in your notes, exam, worksheet, for example, x. So here x equal to 1.6 times 17. And you will get 27.2 kilogram. If you read again the questions, there is no other requirement. So 27.2 kilogram is your final answer. Example 15, the answer is 27.2 kilogram. Please copy down the solution, the answers in your notes. Example 16, a supermarket sells 1 kilogram of whole chicken for $3.50. Khadija bought a whole chicken weighing as shown below. How much did she pay for the chicken? Okay, I will give you 1 minute to try. Okay, now let us discuss the solution. Before you start with the calculation, you need to read the scale first. That will be your first step, okay? So you need to have the capability to read the scales. Although the scale is not that clear, but you can see here 1500. And of course, the small points here will be 100, okay? So the needles pointing just after 1, so here should be 1.1 kilogram. Once you get the measurement, which is 1.1 kilogram, you can proceed with the calculation. Okay, so 1.1 kilogram times with $3.50, but you don't have to put the sign here, just the value 1.1 times $3.50, and you should get $3.85. Okay, therefore the answer, for example 16, is $3.85. Okay, so this will be the last part for our class. So we already covered the estimation and approximations of decimal, and also the word problems of decimal. Okay, so next class we will proceed to the next topics. All right, and please don't forget to complete your notes. Copy down all the solution, all the answers, all the workings, okay? And don't forget to complete your worksheet, okay? So that's all for now. Thank you so much, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Doa selepas belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni astaudi'uka ma 'allamtani fardudhu ilayya inda hajati ilaihi wala tansani ya rabbal alamin. Ya Allah, sesungguhnya aku menitipkan padamu ilmu-ilmu yang telah engkau ajarkan kepadaku, dan kembalikanlah kepadaku sewaktu aku memerlukannya kembali. Dan janganlah engkau lupakan aku kepada ilmu itu, wahai Tuhan yang memiliki semesta alam. Amin.